Okay, yes, we are here now, and I'm thinking about a video that we were watching today that was about awareness, and the people that were in the video I thought was very interesting because they talked about one thing that many people have called flow. And it's like when you're in a state of creation, when you're creative or you're in an activity that is very, you're so present that you don't have any thoughts at the same time that you are doing this activity. It's like, if it's something creative or it's something a sport or something like that, something that you enjoy, and you're in this flow state, then you're so present. And I thought about that before, because when I experience that, when I do art or when I write or when I sing especially, and sometimes when I dance, listen to music and dancing also, and it's like this, I would explain it like I notice it afterwards, because I noticed that I come out from something. I noticed that I've been in some kind of space and I come out from it and I feel like, oh, that was so nice what I just experienced. And because when I'm doing it, I'm just doing it, but it's afterwards that I can tell that, oh, the time stood still and it was like I just was doing what I was doing, and I love that feeling. It's like, and I can just describe it as flow, a flow state where you are so in what you're doing. And I think when they talked about, because in this video that we were watching, they were interviewing many different people, and all of them were some kind of artists or sportsmen, or they were priests or spiritual leaders or something like that. So, or they were children, but like the connection between them, it was that they were either doing some activity that made them very, very present in what they were doing, and they talked about that, or they were very, they had knowledge about awareness from a spiritual point of view. They were some kind of leader in some kind of religion or spiritual practice. So I thought that was interesting, because I thought about it before, that maybe that it's not that hard. They interviewed a lot of people, and many of them weren't so aware of spiritual teachings and stuff like that. They were humans that were doing some normal activity in their life. And I thought about that before, that many people, they know what awareness is. They do that when you talk about being present with your children, for example. You don't need to be an extraordinary person to experience this. And when you practice meditation, it can seem very hard to be free from your thoughts, or observe your thoughts and stuff like that. But I thought that if you find something in your life that you truly enjoy and you just love it to do that, it can be whatever you enjoy, some artists, some sports, some be social, I don't know, whatever. You find something that you like and you do that, then you get this space, of kind of freedom when you're just existing or being with this activity. Why I think this is important, for once, is it's important to do these activities that you enjoy when you're so present. Because it gives you enjoyment. It's one thing that you should it's like you're truly living and you experience how it is to live. I think that's the meaning. When you experience that state, it's like everybody should do that, because then you feel good, it's healthy when you have this experience. And I think that's key to, if you have any illness or anything, if you find something that gives you enjoyment and gives you this free feeling, then you will feel good. And that can be a reason. It's quite enough with that reason, I think, why I felt like, everyone should find this, because I found it through creativity and art and music. And I was like, yeah, everybody should feel this way. And I saw that, it doesn't have to be just music. It can be, when someone creates something else. Maybe they're a wood maker, if you can call it that. They are making things out of wood, or they are a craftsman, or they... I don't know, maybe they like video games, or they like whatever it can be. I don't know, I just find it fascinating to see people who just enjoy something and doing that. And maybe you enjoy a lot of things, you don't have to just pick one thing, because that can be hard also to just, figure out what thing you're going to choose. What do I like? And I think many people, they don't really know. I don't think everybody knows what they like. For myself, it was, it was a long time I was like doing things, and I didn't even reflect on whether I liked it or not, or whether it would be some other things that I maybe would like more. It was just something I repeatedly did after one another, and I didn't really reflect on it. And some people, they are so sure of what they like, and some people, they like to explore new things. That can be a thing. It doesn't have to be that black or white, that box that maybe you like different things or trying new things, and that can be, you can get that rush from doing that. Now I'm thinking about when people are after this adrenaline kicks, and when you talk about that, it can be dangerous to just get your attention or your enjoyment or meaning from these kicks that you're after, and you just want more and more kicks. It's like when you're on drugs, you're searching this pleasure, and that's not what I'm talking about. I don't want to mix it up with that. It can be like if you want this feeling too much, it can be like if you're addicted to this activity, that's no good. It's like always you have to have this balance. You can't just way over on one side, so you have to have your eyes open also. I don't think you can discuss if you think it's dangerous to be addicted to an activity that you like. If you're like painting all day long and you can't stop, it's just you like it so much that you can't stop. Is that dangerous for you? I don't know. Maybe it depends on if it turns out that you forget to pay your bills, you forget your family, you forget to eat, it's dangerous for your health, or it's dangerous for people around you, then you can see it's a bad habit. It has turned into some kind of addictive habit, and then it's over the line. Like, I think that's a good measure to see if it's healthy habit or not. But if you feeling good and you can live your life, you're doing what you need to do, you can get your money in to pay your bill, and you can do other activities that are healthy too, take care of your body, through nutrition and food or exercise, and you can take care of your social life, and you are feeling good. Then if you do that all the time, this activity, and you feel you're in this flow state, then I don't think it's an addictive thing. It's like you're just doing what you love and you have it under control, But I just thought about this when I was talking about this flow state and how I wanted people to be in it. It's different than if you're just searching for new kicks all the time, and you're like running away from yourself. You just want to climb higher and higher on the mountain, and because if you do that, then you're not satisfied. You'll never be satisfied if you do that, because you always want to reach higher and higher, and you can't be happy with the little things. You can't be satisfied with the small things that are enjoyable in life. But yeah, I was thinking about this when I watched this video, and I was like talking to myself that this is a kind of awareness. When you hear the word awareness, it's like, for me, I maybe think about spiritual practices, and that it's complicated, and it's something you have to experience. And when you talk in these terms, it can sound so big and difficult maybe. But when you break it down to everybody can feel this awareness when they're doing an activity that they like and enjoy and they love, then it's more it's closer to understand what this is, and that you have experienced it, and that it doesn't have to be this big. Of course it's a mystery, but it's for me it feels more close, more that people can understand what you're talking about. For me, I understood more what it is that they are talking about. That was some of my thoughts about this, and it brought me back on track, you can say, with some of my thoughts that why it's important to have a society where culture is present, where people can engage in culture, and for the world peace also. It's important that people can do this kind of activities that give them pleasure in their life, because that gives them meaning in their life. And you should encourage people to find and try new things that they like, to see if they like them. And you should encourage people, especially and children, to let them try different things and see if they like anything and what they like to do. And I think it's like one of the most important things in life. I like the idea to simplify things and to make them more close to the human and close to our day-to-day life.